Scorpio, welcome to your general love reading. I hope all is well and fabulous for you. What's going on? What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio. I have a little smile on my face because before I sat down to do yours, I monitor comments. It's just a good practice to have between, you know, spam and bots and the porn stuff. I got to go in there and clean it out, right? And then also this special category I call garbage humans, and that's when we get your general sexist and racist comments, those guys. But then there's just people who just bitch to hear themselves bitch. And the latest comment was, you need to stop laughing, stop giggling. Excuse me? Whose channel do you think you're on? Where do you get off telling anybody how to express themselves or to not? You're clearly not familiar with my work. So, let me reiterate. I have a sense of humor. I also swear, if either of those things offend you, this is not the channel for you. Real person, real tarot, real personality. There are plenty of faux guru tarot readers on YouTube that have the personality of mayonnaise. So if you're looking for mayonnaise, go somewhere else. I'm relish, baby. I'm spicy German mustard. I'm pickles. But let me tell you what I'm not. I'm not mayonnaise. We got a little kick around here. Okay? Let me tell you something. Where do you get off telling somebody how to express themselves? It's that same bullshit about what men sometimes tell women. You need to smile more. How about I put my foot up your ass? How's that? That'll put a smile on my face. That work for you? It also works in reverse. Don't tell somebody not to laugh. Let me tell you something. In tarot, if you watch real tarot, it can get real serious really quick. So I suggest you get a laugh while you can. Okay. What's going on for Scorpio? If you are like me, a true Scorpio, you do not like to be told what to do. Especially how you express yourself. Career. Oh yeah, you know, and I can't say I'm surprised. We've been pulling that up a lot lately, which reminds me, honey, yours truly got a little opportunity today. I can't wait. If you're on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. I'll announce it soon. I'm so excited. Clarity. Clarity on our career path and direction. Hell yes. Empowerment. Boss. Some of you are going to level up or get to level up soon. We're talking promotion, baby. We're talking new gigs, new jobs, new work opportunities. Empowerment. You have gained clarity on where it is you want to be and where it is you want to go. Some of you are going to go back to school. Get your degree. Get whatever. Get licensed. Get certified. Be legit. I don't know, but you're taking control of your career pathway. Nice. Very good. And it's self-empowering. The more you do it, the more it just feels good, doesn't it? Even if it takes a year or a couple of years, I don't give a shit. You're on that pathway, and that's all that matters. And the more you entrench yourself in it, the stronger that sense of direction doesn't it gets, right? So be it in career or in education or whatever, continue on in that pathway. You will do well. Dreams, yes. Follow them dreams, baby. It's time. So let's see what's going on. We'll see if that relates to your baseline. All right. Some of you might be so terribly preoccupied, love's not even hitting your radar at the moment. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on? What's going on? Your last general love reading was a little disturbing, if memory serves. Somebody a little too obsessed. Little too obsessed in insistence that you were the one. And here's the thing. They hadn't bothered to ask you. Yeah, that's what I recall. Yeah, it was very distinct. They were determined that you were the one. The thing is, they hadn't bothered to tell you. They were just coming at you like Scorpio's the one, and you're like, who the f*** are you? All right, recent past, Knight of Coins, slowly but surely. Current day, 7 of Cups. You, 7 of Wands, you defending something, baby. So the person surrounding you, Ace of Cups, you may not want it. You may not want it. We'll see. We'll see. Or perhaps you're just guarded at this time. That might be a lovely cup for all I know, but you might be guarded. Okay. The future, please, is the King of Wands. Oh, we feeling ourselves. 8 of Coin, you making bank, baby. Your emotional energy will open back up with that Knight of Cups. Your advice is the Knight of Swords. Take action where it is needed. And your overall is the Fool. You're taking chances, baby. You're taking risks, okay? You may not be trying to do more than one thing at a time, though. So if you are career-focused and someone's trying to present you love, you might be like, You know how it is, because once you start to dedicate one thing towards a pathway, you tend to go 100%. And you don't, you know, you tend to get your blinders on. Have I talked to you about the blinders yet? It's one of your... So you can get your blinders on and you can become so focused, all right, with your tunnel vision that you don't see anything else. And that might be what is happening here. It could be, especially if we have a new opportunity in career, making that money, or going back to school, which is a job in and of itself. I know. I have 2 degrees. Trust me. It is a job. Yeah. What's going on? Let's break it down. Let's break it down. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio. What's up? Show me Scorpio. It's interesting. Recent past is Knight of Coin. Could be you. I don't typically see Knight of Coin for you. Any of the Knights, really. Just not the Knight of Coin. Not to say that you don't pull it, but it's such a rare thing, so it could be somebody else's energy. Let me see. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for the best possible clarification. We got movement, everybody. That's what I know. We got activity. Show me what I need to see, please, for Scorpio. Show me this Knight of Coin. What's that about? What's going on? What's going on? Excuse me, background noise. Once again, my neighbors are praying to Our Lady of Perpetual Lawn Care. It's time for those weekly offerings. All right, Knight of Coin. King Cup, that's you, baby. Okay. You went within. You did some very strong healing, and this took a long time. This was not an overnight process. Okay, so that Knight of Coin is you. King of Cups is you. That's your card. Okay. Hermit, let me know if you got some Virgo in your chart, but more to the point, it took a long time for you to come to terms with something in your heart space, something that you had to heal from. Your heart space is finally getting back to where it needs to be, recalibrated, nice, wide open to receiving love, or just feeling more to the point, since it is your card, like yourself again. It may have nothing to do with love, just you feeling better about you. Okay? We did some deep healing, but this took a long time. Okay, with that Knight of Pentacles, this was not an overnight process. Some of you had to recover from love, and it took a couple of years, maybe upwards to a year. This was not a quick turnaround. I'm telling you, something sparked, though. Something sparked, didn't it, in your healing process? Something sparked. I don't know what that is, but I think we're going to see it. Okay. Show me what I need to see, please. You have options in love. That doesn't mean you're doing anything with it. You know? But let's take a look. Show me the 7 of Cups. It took you a long time to get yourself feeling back to yourself, right? Scorpio, to get back to being Scorpio. Yes, I don't know what it is you recovered from, but it took a long fucking time. Let me know if you're recovering literally from an earth sign, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Your intuition is telling you. Your intuition is telling you that you have options in love. But you're showing very little interest with that Page of Wands. You know, you're not stupid. You know you have options around you in love. And there's a little bit of curiosity here. You might have a little talk here and there. You might have a little flirt here and there, but it's nothing substantial. Your intuition is telling you that you can take it or leave it. Given that Page of Wands, you know you can't. You ain't rushing, you ain't stressing. You know it's there at your disposal. I don't even need to take it. It kind of speaks for itself. Okay, look. You have options in love. You know this. Your intuition is telling you this, and there is even some communication, but it's very little. There's nothing's catching your fancy. Okay, and I get asked that all the time. I will. How do I get Scorpio's attention? Well, you can hedge your bets, but really, honestly, a Scorpio has to be interested in you at all. So the interest is either there or it's not. And you can say that's true for everybody. But I'm not going to lie, it is harder to get Scorpio's attention. It is. Because again, we have those blinders on. Okay. That's one of our superpowers. Yes, I'll talk about that too one day. All right. 7 of Wands. You know you have options in love. You're not stupid. There's just nothing really catching your fancy. Every now and again, you might have a little communication, a little flirt, but it's nothing crazy. The 7 of Wands, your actual active, independent energy is defensive. You aren't trying to deal with anything. Okay, so you're having some trust issues at this time. Scorpio and trust issues. What the fuck? Say it ain't so. Who's ever heard of that? Scorpio and trust issues. It is what it is. Okay, so yeah, we're having some trust issues at this time. You know, you could have options in love. Your intuition is telling you so. There's even some communication here, but you're not impressed with any of it. And frankly, it all feels not great. You're not interested. You're literally fending off poor attachments, the devil. Now, it could be someone's trying to force the damn cup on you, and you're not interested. Again, going back to last week's readings, and yes, sometimes I do see carryovers because it's still happening. Okay, so for some of you, you're still dealing with somebody's obsessive-ass energy. Scorpio, you're the one. Scorpio, you're the one, and you're like, you ain't the one. Get away from me. So, it could literally be a Capricorn, but somebody might still be trying to impose their energy on you. You have options in love, and this person ain't one of them. And in the greater scheme of things, you're not interested in codependency. Toxicity, you finally got yourself back into a good, workable, manageable place. You feel good about yourself again, and frankly, you're turned on by something else. You have an idea here. You've got a spark here. You're really not interested in love. It's not for lack of options. You know they're there. But honestly, you're fending off anything that feels bad, gross, devilish, coming from a dark place, somebody else's giant-ass insecurities. I mean, really, you know, it's, we just ain't trying to deal with it. You ain't trying to deal with other people's problems, specifically their insecurities, that devil energy. You just don't want to. You don't want any poor attachments. You're not trying to be anybody's fixer. You're not trying to be anybody's nurse or doctor. You know, people need to present themselves to you whole or go away, you know. And you're not feeling it, man. It's like every time you look around and just like, you know what, that person looks like a problem. That person looks like a problem. Now, that is also coming possibly from your own trust issues with that Seven of Wands. Your boundaries are up. But I know this, I know what it is that you don't want, and you're doing so with strength of conviction. You're pushing away anything and everything that does not look or feel correct. Right? I mean, again, you just got yourself back into a good place. Good for you. Person surrounding you, Ace of Cups. What's that? See that eyebrow? That eyebrow went bing, bing. Yeah? Let's see it. Let's see it. Show me this Ace of Cups, please. Show me this Ace of Cups, please, for Scorpio. Who is this? Who is this? And they're an Ace of Swords. Two aces. Uh-huh. Yeah, someone you know. Of course, it's someone you fucking know. There is someone surrounding you that you do know. They might have literally gone through an ending themselves. Ten of Swords. It looks like it's in their past concept. Someone might be approaching you soon under the guise of two aces. Ace of Swords and Ace of Cup. They are offering you truth as well as offering you potentially new love. They themselves look like they have exited something, the Ten of Swords. Be careful because they themselves might be coming in bearing pain. And the only reason that you are considering it is because frankly they're hot. It is what it is. So, you know that thing over here where you're over here being like, I will never form toxic attachments again. Just be careful with that. So I'm looking at a Scorpio who likely has an Achilles heel for someone who is hot and has problems. You know how you are. People say don't give Scorpio shit. I give us shit all the time because I'm well aware of what it is that you do, what we do. We attach ourselves to people we have no business attaching ourselves to that come riddled with problems. Because we're convinced we can fix them, because we know what it is to transform. It's our superpower. So we go around convincing other people they can transform, but we actually end up doing the heavy work for them. Okay? So if this person hasn't truly transformed, if they're really not over their ending, you need to figure out if they're actually worth the aces. Hence, there's a reason why your energy is being so dedicated to fending off bullshit. Okay? I don't care how hot they are, honey. They might be a slam piece. Okay? But that don't mean they don't have problems. Okay? I'm sure that they are hot. And here's the thing, and this is what's going to make it just a little bit harder. You do know them to some extent with that Seven of Pentacles. You do. You know who this person is. I don't know that they're next, but I do know that you know their energy to some extent, and you were grossly attracted to them. But with that attraction comes problems. They still have a Ten of Swords attached to them, so they either exited something very recently and they're trying to jump into a new relationship with you, okay? Or they still have a lot of pain attached to them, but they're offering aces. So whether or not you choose to engage with them, I don't know, especially since you seem to have this very strong declaration energy. I'm not going to deal with any more bullshit. Somebody needs to approach me with their own free, independent will as a whole person as a healed person, as a correct person. I shouldn't have to be this person's fucking helper or fixer, and I agree with you. You shouldn't. Don't go into relationships thinking you can help them or fix them. They should come to you correct. You know? So they do have a Ten of Swords attached to their energy, but behind them. So it's like, oh, look at that Scorpio. I bet that they can make me feel better. That's what I'm talking about. When people enter in relationships hoping that the other person will make them feel better, it's always a bad job. That's what I say, come correct and come whole, right? Ha. No, but seriously though, remember, this is your energy. You will swear off all toxic, insecure bullshit, people who cannot support themselves, or people who are just broken on the inside and they need perpetual support. Okay? You're not their helper, you're not their psychiatrist, you're not their therapist, you're not their doctor, you're not their lawyer, or whatever else it is that they need help fixing. Your job is to love and to be loved. Remember that. You're coming into this correct. So let's see what you do. Let's see what you do. Yeah, they come in bearing aces, but also some bullshit. Okay? So just a little FYI. And the only reason you're considering it, I swear to God, Scorpio, is because you find them attractive. See, they're not in a... Baby, this person's not in a good place. Four of Cups. They're emotionally detached. They want to feel something. They want to feel something. They want to get out of their emotional deprivation, lethargy, possibly even low-level depression. They're looking at you as the solution to their problems. Don't fucking do it. That's me. That's me. That's me. That's not the cards. That's me. Okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. All right, show me what's going on. You might bypass it because it's looking like you're focused on that 8 of coin. Okay? Show me what I need to see, please. This King of Wands. What's going on? Show me the King of Wands, please. So this person, honestly, after giving your vow of I will never attach myself to these insecure, problematic people ever again, this could be your first tester. You know how it is when we make promises to ourselves? What happens? It's like, oh yeah? The universe is like, oh yeah? Let's try that out, shall we? That could be that. Okay. I think you see it for what it is, and you decline. Good. Just gonna say, you decline. Let's just put it that way. You decline. How you like to laughing now, honey? The person who was so irritated. Get over yourself, Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, it's the King of Wands. You're determined. You're not going to get involved with this. You're not going to compromise. Good for you. Good job, honey. You're going to immerse yourself in your 8 of coins. You got something else cooking. I'm just saying this person, it's not a pop-up energy. It's a little more significant than that. You might see them 1 or 2 times before you figure out, you know, this person, they're hot, but they're not quite on the level. Yeah, and I don't think, because the Emperor's on the upside down, that's not good. That's not good. This person's lacking direction, and they probably want you to fix their course. That's a bad job, honey. Okay, you continue. In the meantime, look at you. Now you're in the upright as the King of Wands. Again, you're exuding a great deal of ambitious energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Your ambition's on point. You are getting perspective about your work, your money, your career, your finances. You don't actually want anything to change because it's going well. Good. Let's not rock the boat, right? It's looking good. Your ambition's looking good. You are knee deep in something and you're learning about it all the time. The perspective, the hangman. You do not want anything to change because it's looking like work's going well and the money's going well and your sense of ambition is quite well. You might have recently get promoted. You're just feeling more and more empowered. Knight of Cups. You, again. Okay, so your Knight of Cups energy has opened up a little bit. Your 9 of Wands is in the reverse, so you're coming out of a state of exhaustion. Good. Okay, good. In other words, your emotional energy is becoming more relaxed and a little more open to love candidates. Okay? There is someone here that you are watching. It's been a fight to get to this place, but time's here now. Okay? You've done your time in silence. All right? You are I'm looking at you and it's looking like you are saying it's time for love now. Ace of Cups. All right. Temperance is in reverse. Time has passed. You've done your time in silence. You're tired of fighting yourself. It's looking like you are a little more receptive to love energy now. Okay? It is looking like you're a little more receptive to love energy. I do feel like this person has come along to prompt this idea of you won't get yourself entrenched or committed to those energies that do not serve you. So this is more like a warning as opposed to a long-term thing that I'm seeing here. Your advice is the Knight of Swords. Your love energy is opening back up after a period of time. After it's looking like a marker of your career doing well, okay? Because you don't want anything to change in that. You seem to be kicking ass there. So that seems to be your marker. Your love energy is going to pick up after that. Knight of Swords, please. But yeah, your communication starts opening up. What's this? Okay, so Scorpio, you will know it's time to take action. Okay. When you have come to terms with the fact that once upon a time, that world ended. That Ten of Pentacles, the one that I'm going to go ahead and take a guess, is the reason your energy was so slow to begin with. It took you a long time to get back to this place, and you went through this period where you knew you had love options, but you didn't want to see anybody. There is somebody here that you are going to see a little bit, I do believe, long enough to understand that yes, they are hot, but also they come with problems. You're going to reject them and put your energies back into your work focus where you will succeed. That's what it's looking like. Eventually your emotional energy will open back up over a given period of time, and you will know it's time to take action towards your love energies when you can understand and fully accept the fact that this ending, okay, that happened, that set this whole thing off, and the reason why you said you will never get in codependent or toxic relationships again, when you have fully understood that this has ended and it was for the best, that is when your love life will move forward again. Okay, that's when you will take a risk. The Fool. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Just please know this person looks like an unfortunate encounter. You must date them for a little bit, long enough to understand that they're a little crazy, and you ain't trying to deal with that because you said you'd never do it again. Okay, the Fool. You take a chance. It could be that you were literally taking a chance on a King of Pentacles. That is Taurian energy. The Fool is also Aquarian energy. Okay, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone for this one. Really? Oh! Okay, you didn't know that that's what you wanted. No, that's often the case. We often don't know what we want until we're presented with it. There's someone here who is going to be, it's going to, overall, in the future, when you're ready to open back up to love and you understand that that ending, the one that it took you so long to recover from, it was for the best. When you logically understand that, okay, that's when you'll be a little more ready for new love. And yeah, you'll be taking the risk on someone who represents the King of Pentacles. It's going to make you get out of your comfort zone. This person's energy is different from yours, okay? It's going to put you out of your comfort zone. I don't know how else to put that, because you can get very, again, we're fixed water. We might be water, but we're still fixed. We tend to like things a certain way. We tend to like things a certain way, so this person's energy is going to push you out of your comfort zone. That's interesting, but it is a Two of Cups. It's a natural, easy connection. They will love you. You will love them. You're going to take a risk on them. And here's the thing. You feel good about taking that risk, but it is going to be outside your normative. This person is going to be outside your normative. Okay? Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus doesn't have to be, but heavy earth energy here. But you feel inclined to take a risk with this person. They are going to push you. I know, but they are going to push you. And you seem to be receptive towards it. Okay, it means a true Two of Cups, a true pair situation, true love. So, do you see what happened here? The long road to recovery. I got to wind this up. The long road to recovery. Obviously, something ended, and you're further back past. Further back. When you understand and accept that that was for the best, and you stop grieving it, and you let it go. Okay. You swear yourself you will never get in anything like that ever again. You will never try to be somebody's ego or to prop their shit up or to carry them uselessly or their insecurities or that other bullshit. You will meet someone, unfortunately, who represents all those things. And you might even see them for a little bit, but not for long. Okay, good. That means you learned. You learned not to repeat the pattern. Just because you're attracted to them doesn't mean that they aren't bearing crazy, right? Okay. You're going to let that go. You're not going to work with it. You're going to immerse yourself into your career, which I do see taking off. It's doing quite well. There might even be a promotion in there for you somewhere. Okay. Doing well in general. Time is going to have passed. You're going to feel the inclination to open up your heart space. But you're not going to make good on it until you can understand and fully appreciate the fact that this did not serve you and it was best that it ended. Okay? Your overall is that you will be taking a new chance on love with someone who is very practical, very grounded, and very different from you. It's going to push you out of your comfort zone, but it is a true Two of Cups. You will be receptive to it. It will be a natural, easy love connection. Okay? When I start doing extendeds, and yes, I keep saying that because it's true. It's true. I will do extendeds. Okay? Maybe around September-ish. That's what I'm aiming for. I've got a lot going on. I will discuss that at another time. But this is where I'd pick off because obviously this is the one that shows promise and it looks lovely and balanced. Okay, lovely. All right, Scorpio, you went through it, honey. You done went through it, but I'm proud of you. You recovered well. You made yourself a promise. You're sticking to it. You're going to get tests. I hate using the word test. I fucking hate using that word test. It irritates me on every conceivable level. But yeah, someone's going to come along and test this little I will never get attached to bullshit again theory. And you don't engage in it, so good for you. Just please know that that's coming. I'll try to do a time check to see. That way we know when this bullshit's happening. Okay. Love yourself first. Yes, please do. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. Understanding that this was for the best. Okay, it had to work out that way. Thank you, Spirit. Let go of control issues. Whatever. For yourself. Scorpio control issues. What? Say what? For yourself. Yep. Retreat. Yep. Healing yourself. Healing family issues, but healing yourself, specifically where your love is supposed to go and where it's meant to go and not how it's meant to be used. Okay, for somebody else's ego or insecurity issues. Okay, that's not love. That's bullshit. Forgiving and learning. Forgive and learn, honey. When you understand and accept the fact that this is how it had to end and it was for the best, that's when this comes in. Okay, now, let's do a couple time checks. This looks like it's happening sooner rather than later, possibly in October. When's this hot person come around? That's what I want to know. Be prepared. Okay. It could literally be a Sag. Temperance, but we're the season of Sagittarius, which is right after Scorpio season. So again, that would be late November. Okay, for some of you, the time of Sag. Again, for some of you, October. All right, when does this true love make itself known? When is this King of Pentacles make itself known? For some of you, that will be the season of a... Well, yeah, that could be in the season of Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Any of those three. Show me. For some of you, 2 months. Show me. When does this true pair come in? When is this true pair? When is this true pair? Again, the Fool is here twice. So at the start of the year for some of you. Literally the start of the year for some of you. And for some of you, Aries season. So that's around May. Yes. No. Late April to late May. No? Fuck! Don't count on me for dates, honey. I'm horrible with dates. And then for some of you, it's trust the title slides, but not when I'm lifetime, honey. Dates and I don't have any earth in my chart. It's not my fault, okay? This is what happens when you don't have earth in your chart. Dates and shit, just whatever, okay? And then some of you, this season of Scorpio, and then also it's a surprise. Okay, but very strong start of the year dates for some of you when you meet this true pair. Okay, mark your calendars. Okay, Scorpio, I hope this was helpful to you. Congratulations. I know this was a long one, but it looks like you did a good job, okay, of getting to where you need to be, you know, see this person for what it is, move on with your life. Don't compromise that promise you made, and then you will have a true pair situation. Okay? They will push you out of your comfort zone, but for the positive. All right? All right, Scorpio, I hope this helps you. Put it in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.